you for joining us on WSAV News 3 today at 11. Here's a live look out over Tybee Island on this Election Tuesday. Storm Team 3 meteorologist Alyssa Carsley is outside with a look at our forecast. First, Alyssa, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Kim. Temperature-wise outside, it's warm. It's a little sticky out here as dew points have continued to increase, even comparing it to yesterday at this time. We're currently looking at temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s. We'll continue on this warming trend all the way into this afternoon, where our high temperatures, of course, remain above average, up 80s to low 90s. Now, weather-wise, there is nothing stopping you from heading to the Election Day polls throughout the rest of today, as we are looking at that sunshine, a few clouds here and there, but really just tracking that beautiful blue sky with, of course, very warm temperatures. Across I-95 and eastward towards the coastline, still tracking temperatures just a few degrees above average in the mid to upper 80s. But west of I-95, just take a look at these temperatures, 93 degrees for the high today in Metter, Statesboro, as well as in Hampton. So we're going to continue to see this summer preview move in throughout the rest of the week as well. So coming up in the complete Storm Team 3 forecast, we'll talk about this near copy and paste type of forecast all the way through Thursday before the chance of rain begins to increase for this Memorial Day weekend.
Thank you, Alyssa. WSAV is your local election headquarters. Georgia's primary election is officially underway. The polls are open as voters cast their ballots for a slew of races, including who could become the state's next governor. It's a packed race on the Republican side. Attorney General Chris Carr is running alongside Clark Dean, businessman Rick Jackson, and Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones. Also in the primary is Greg Kirkpatrick, along with Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger. Rounding out the Republican candidates are Thomas Williams and Ken Yasker, both seeking to break into the state's top job. On the Democratic side for governor, former Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms is in the race, along with Olu Brown, Amanda Duffy, and former Lieutenant Governor Jeff Duncan. Also in the running are former State Senator Jason Estevez, Representative Derek Jackson, and former DeKalb CEO Michael Thurman. Georgia voters are also deciding who will represent them in the U.S. Senate. The only Democrat running is incumbent Jon Ossoff, who faces loaded Republican opposition with Representatives Buddy Carter and Mike Collins, while John Francis Coyne III, Derek Dooley, and Jonathan McCollum round out the GOP field. Candidates across Georgia made their final push to voters ahead of today's election. Two Republican candidates spent the day in Savannah sharpening their message on issues ranging from the economy to public safety. Congressman Buddy Carter, who's running for U.S. Senate, focused heavily on aligning himself with President Donald Trump and conservative priorities. He also leaned on his years of political experience, saying it sets him apart in a crowded field. Meanwhile, Georgia Attorney General Chris Carr, who's running for governor, centered his campaign message around affordability, economic growth, and public safety. Carr also argued Republicans need to appeal to more than just their base.
The only way you win in November in Georgia in 2026 is to be able to appeal to the ever-growing independent voter in this state. And they care about jobs, safety, education, affordability.
We need someone in the United States Senate who's going to support President Trump and his America First policies. And that's what I've done in the House, and that's what I'm going to do in the Senate.
One of the Democratic candidates for governor also made a stop in the hostess city to meet with voters. Former State Senator Jason Estevez hosted a breakfast campaign event where he answered questions about issues ranging from health care to housing costs. Estevez says his campaign is focused on lowering the cost of living for Georgians and creating what he calls a new generation of leadership. He also called for greater accountability for data centers and large corporations receiving tax incentives, saying more support should go towards small businesses and working families.
Represent a new generation of leadership, one that is laser focused on delivering results, making sure that we address issues that have been plaguing this state for a generation. Healthcare, economic opportunity, and investing in education so that our children have more opportunities than what we've had.
Polling places are open until 7 o'clock tonight. In order to vote, you do need to be registered, have a valid photo ID like a driver's license or a passport, and update your information if you have moved. Now, if you go to a polling place and are missing any of these items, you can request a provisional ballot. Your vote will count as long as you fix the issue within 3 days after the election. If you need help getting to the polls, Chatham Area Transit Authority is offering zero fare transportation today in support of its Cat to the Polls initiative. The service is available on all fixed route and paratransit services until 10:15 tonight. The Savannah branch of the NAACP is also offering free pickups to polling locations for anyone who needs it. You can call their office now at 912-233-4161 until 5 tonight to arrange a ride. As results come in tonight, we'll have all the updates you need as the races are called or head to a runoff. You can stay up to date on air or online anytime by visiting our website, wsav.com/electionhq.